Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is
Besiktas
fervent, the
against
atmosphere
Senegal.
frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Strokes it back. Bruno Henrique. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Nice interception, well timed. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's quick, so he has no real issues when it comes to pacey opponents. But his size is a strength too. It's reflected in the amount of duels he actually wins, so he's quite defensively minded. But he does have the ability to get on the ball and move it up the pitch, although it's not something he focuses on.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Tonali, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Senegal looking to pass their way through. Watkins, now it's Sorloth. Looking for options for movement. Goes for the shot! That's good play. And it's played in. Big header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Senegal yet to have an attempt on goal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Valverde. Oh, important interception. Tonali. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Nzonzi. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now this could be a chance. Nelson Semedo. Paredes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Aken! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Senegal have their second corner now. Valverde! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
That could spell trouble. And it's skewed away. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Senegal! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Senegal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Paredes. Nelson Semedo. Nelson Semedo.
That's good play from him.
Quick look, then plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kim Min-jae gets across to intercept that. No, again there's no way through. Vardiol. Now Saliba. Nzonzi. Here's Van Aken.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Christensen charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Those of you making their
I
way
thought that was a
home on
decent
public
45 minutes of
transportation
football,
today, please
plenty
watch
of
the
signs
screen
that
for
both
trade
managers can
department
take
times from all
a
local
lot of
major
encouragement
stations.
from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Senegal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 2, Nelson Semedo. Number 20, Sterling. Coming on the field, number 11, Griezmann. Number 21, Dybala.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. Senegal carrying a one-goal lead. Senegal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Dybala. And here's Sunset. Now Colwill. This might spell danger. It's Griezmann! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dybala with the short one. Great chance! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Besiktas really...
Havertz! He's got away with one there. Valverde.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Ekitike. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
And it's Dybala. Senegal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Sunset. Some really good ball movement, and he welcomes it in. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kim Min-jae. And it's Tonali. Here's Dybala. Nice sequence of passes, this. Lovely. And a chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Ekitike cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Saliba. And Zonzi. Distributed tidily. Here's Van Aken. Van Aken cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Garnacho picks it up out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nicely aimed pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh no, this does not look good. Son Heung-min. Garnacho. That's good vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Valverde. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Decent chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Senegal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel
He's going for
Has
goal!
been indicated.
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Christensen. 2 minutes to be added on. Ekitike. Nzonzi. So that's it. It is all over. Senegal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Please have your entry tickets at hand.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
Besiktas.
This is
against
Peter Drury,
Lyon.
and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. It's not an especially good pass, that. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the...
It's Griezmann! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Marco Verratti. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Sorloth. Sorloth! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Carlos Soler. Nicely aimed pass. Lyon yet to have an attempt on goal. Nicely weighted ball. And he's lost his man here. Shapes to shoot! Besiktas are managing to come away unscathed, admittedly with a fairly thick slice of luck.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
He's in a great position here. Thuram. Marco Verratti. Kim Min-jae cuts out the pass. Ibanez. Besiktas trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Christensen. Carlos Soler. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. Garcia. Timber gets over and intercepts. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. That is a great pick out. Tries a shot! Goal! Lyon! And Lyon are in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lyon have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dybala goes short. Dybala. Dybala with the cross. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Lyon are looking to go forward now. Marco Verratti.
Lyon really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Garcia with the slide tackle there. Half-time getting close now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nkunku looking to add to his goal. Now it's Griezmann. And it's Garcia. He's gone for goal! It's bounced back off the post. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pavlovic. And it's Bellanova.
There will be 1 minute
That is
added
good
time.
alertness. Carlos Soler. Now it's Dybala. He's found a way through. Dybala. Plenty to aim at here. And Dybala! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Lyon really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Lyon leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Nunez! Carlos Soler. Now Colwell. Not the most accurate pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Lenormand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
He's picked his way through. Dybala. And they're not going to make any further progress now. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Lyon are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Gives it back. Ito. Now it's Dybala. 60 minutes played. Dybala gets into some space. Plays a sharp little ball here. Carlos Soler puts them all in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
In by Verratti. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Belanova. Nkunku. Oh, perfectly measured that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tonali. Surlot. Griezmann. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Besiktas back on level terms.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 24, Alex Garcia. Number 36, Carlos Torre. Number 11.
So the manager can make a
Griezmann.
change for the first time in the game here.
20,
That has certainly made things
coming on the
interesting.
field,
Well, something
number
tells me
8,
there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all
number
over, Peter.
29, Robin.
Nkunku.
Number 10, Kai Havertz.
Oh, outsmarting him this
Number
time.
18, Ekitike.
75 minutes played. Saliba makes the interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got big header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Colwill. Sunset. This looks promising. And it's Sunset. Shot could be on.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down.
He's tried one! Terrific from Golovin! A finish right from the top draw. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Belanova.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Thuram at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination...
Decent chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Besiktas really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Darwin. Marco Verratti. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Nunez receives a mighty effort! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement.
And that's it. Lyon have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game
Besiktas
that the passionate
against
crowd
Lyon.
demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And it's Aubameyang. He's tried one! It's run. Oh, he's been caught napping! Thuram finds himself offside. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now that's well seen too. And he's been shifted off it. Ekitike. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Doku. Doku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tonali. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Timber cuts it out. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Ito. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tonali. No, it's Sorloth. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Doku. Knocks it out wide. Timber's cross. Diogo Costa deals with that, nice and simple.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Thuram. Thuram puts his foot on the gas. João Palhinha. Now Timber. Stood up well to him there. Golovin.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Little pass back. It's played through for him. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ito goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been played through. He's in a great position here. Oh, great save! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Garcia. And here's Sorloth, and he's running through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, they could break here. Aimed beyond the defence. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Ekitike. Dybala. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Ito. Oh no, what has happened here? But it's Dybala. Good effort from distance. It's off target and by quite a way.
Besiktas really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Lyon are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Decent progress down the left. He's shifting through the gears
There
here.
will be 1 minute added time.
Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. But that has not gone well. A probing pass. That's good vision. Thuram. Thuram! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see
Please
what the
be
second half
reminded that
brings.
drinking is only allowed in the areas
So
shown
we
on this
reached the
map.
halfway
Thank you very
point,
much for
and
your
neither
cooperation.
side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 21, Dybala. Number
There's the start of the
24,
second half.
Alex Garcia.
Well, I can imagine
Number
both
29,
managers have been in the ears of the
11.
players. They want
Number
more. Let's hope the
18,
game comes to life
Ekitike.
sooner rather than later.
Number 20, Sterling. Coming on the field,
Colwill.
number 11,
Lyon do
Griezmann.
appear to have made a half-time
Number
change.
8,
Well, I'm assuming
Sanchez.
that this is going to
Number
end up as a
10,
tactical change,
Kai
Peter.
Havertz. Number 9, Watkins. Number 7, Alvaro Morata.
And the pass is intercepted. He's having a hit! Ibanez. Christensen. Colwill. Christensen. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. Colwill. It's a good spell of possession, this. Havertz. And here's Watkins. Griezmann is having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Besiktas have their second corner now. Havertz plays it short. That's tidy. pretty loose pass.
Real chance!
Just off target. Besiktas have their third corner. They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good read. So we've reached the hour mark. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Griezmann. Played out to the left flank. And it's Griezmann. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lyon are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Colwill. And here's Watkins. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Besiktas are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, that's delightful. And they win it back again.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Not the most accurate pass. Aubameyang.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
João Palhinha. Threads one in. Tonali deals with that comfortably.
Lyon really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Havertz! Havertz! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Lenormand. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Colwill. And it's Sunset. And that's been intercepted. And he welcomes it in. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. Tonali with the short one. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Besiktas can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Nkunku. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, some...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show
Just
for
a
all
quick
of that.
announcement, it is now time for our special
So,
lottery.
Jim, how do you
Please
reflect
grab
on
the
what
tickets
we've
you were
seen?
given when you were
Well, there's
walking
no
through the
shortage
gates.
of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.